So here we are on Good Friday. It's a very different Good Friday than normal, but I'm just going to take a little stroll and talk from just off the top of my head about what Good Friday means and what we can do as a church, as a people of God, to remember the last footsteps of Jesus on his way to the cross. I have to start out by saying that it's kind of ironic that as a deacon today, that one of my favorite ceremonies is the Good Friday ceremony. And yet when I was a kid and I realized we were going to church on Good Friday, and when I saw that, oh no, this is that long reading, I used to be mortified that I have to just sit there and listen to this thing over and over. And then all those prayers, and then everyone coming up to kiss the cross. It was like, can't just one person kiss the cross and pretend it's for the whole bunch of us? It's not until you get older do you start to appreciate the value and the understanding of suffering and death and what it can mean to people. So today is a day of suffering and death, and we're living in the United States right now, which is struggling, having a number of people dying from this virus, a number of families suffering over the death of loved ones, or just worrying about their own health themselves. And so I just ask you to reflect on the steps of Jesus today and pray for all those people who are being affected by this virus. In the days leading up to the Stations of the Cross, which we remember, we recall that he first got condemned to death. Asked him, "Are you the king?" Jesus basically didn't even answer. And then when Pilate says, what a wacky triduum this is. But then Jesus tells the apostles, go out and do this for everyone else when he washes their feet. So he teaches us all to be servants and to go ahead and be there for one another. And what great example, better example could we look into right now than all those healthcare professionals who are going into a dangerous spot day in and day out to save lives. They always say that about firemen and others who run into fires when most of us would be running out. And so I think the healthcare professionals are the heroes of today, and our first responders, of course. So as Jesus continued, he then was condemned. The people rebelled and turned on him. He was told that he would have to carry a cross. They stuck the crown of thorns, made him walk through a path, I don't know, maybe like this. Who the heck knows what it was like in Jerusalem and at that time. So he died on the cross, and we look forward to the days ahead when he'll rise again. And so I would just ask you, as we continue through this Triduum, through this time, special time, that you remember what Jesus did, you remember what, hopefully it's not low God connection. We want to make sure that as we keep moving, that we always stay connected, because that's what it's going to take us to get through this difficult time. So this afternoon at 3 o'clock, we will remember the passion and the death. We'll relive that ceremony that as a child I said I was terrified or mortified to think I had to go live through. But now it's a very important ceremony for all of us. And I would just appreciate that you keep all of the St. Agnes clergy and staff and all those people suffering in this world right now due to the virus in your prayers. So God bless you and have a wonderful Easter. I will hopefully post one more video before Easter Sunday. Amen.